Do I show you my secret collection that I low-key was buying when I was a little bit depresso, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I got back into what I loved as a child, and I started looking into Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And I bought some stuff that I really, really loved. Some things maybe I regret buying. Some things I absolutely don't, bro. Vape. Can you see a vape anywhere? I have scissors. I have my second phone. I have my... Can't say what this one is for. This one may or may have not Telegram installed. Play the boom sound. This is what got me started, bro. I hope for everyone in the chat that you still have your OG binder. Because I have talked to some friends where their parents threw away their cards. And that is to cry about. These are all OG cards that I used to collect when I was young. Once again, there's also some Pokemon on here. This is not the expensive stuff that we're talking about, that I talked about. Again, 100K I spent in total. Yes, I have a problem, bro. Yes, I have a problem. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my childhood and my passion, and so is Counter-Strike. All these cards mean a lot to me. Especially these ones right here. This card right here is super nostalgia for me. Who knows the main card of this? This is only the token. I was so happy when I found someone who had the tokens for this. Scapegoat, one of my favorite cards. When you play this card, I used to play this game when I was young, at tournaments again. When you play this card, you have like 4 tokens with taunt basically on your playing field. This card I had in German that I unboxed back in fucking what? When I was 10 years old. I gifted it to my mom. So she has 4 scapegoats. In case she tries, in case one time she slips, she almost dies, boom, -1 scapegoat. She still has 3. No. Hey, I'm telling you, my mom is always carrying this card around, bro. She's always carrying this card around. In German, of course. In German. Because I unboxed that one. Alright, look at these cards, boys. This is pure nostalgia for me. Pinguin Soldat. This card used to be so good, bro. We have some other OG cards, of course. This card was OP as well, I remember, bro. These ones I will just go through quickly because this is not the main thing today. This card used to be hella OP, bro. I remember playing this card, bro. And I used to play 6 Samurai. This is one example of those. Spiegelkraft. Chat. When I see this card right here, this is pure nostalgia right here. Pure nostalgia, bro. Sheesh. 6 Samurai. This one is, I think, used to be kind of expensive, bro. It's banned nowadays. Damn. I haven't played it in a bit. I have reinstalled Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but I didn't like how the game works nowadays, bro. Nowadays, Yu-Gi-Oh! You kill each other in 1 turn, bro. I tried it out, and I wasn't a fan, bro. These hand traps are pissing me off. This fucking girl, this anime girl, that fucking stops anything you're doing on your turn. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. Verstärkung für die Armee. Gemeinsam sind wir stark. Wichtig und richtig. Boom. We continue. Just some very OG cards, boys. All from my childhood. Look at this design, bro. I swear. Yu-Gi-Oh! Design, better than Pokemon design. Call me crazy. Always, always. The holo effect better. The design better. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just does it different, bro. Flying Pikachu chat. Who remembers this card, bro? Nah. Sexy ass card, bro. We have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, of course. And then, boom, some OG Pokemon cards, bro. Some OG Pokemon cards. Of course. Giflor. Some of these are in German, some of these are in English. Lapras. Beautiful design. Bam. Just some Yu-Gi-Oh! Some Pokemon cards, you know? OG. I remember as a kid, bro, you didn't care about prices, chat. Nowadays, I also don't care about prices. You will say Kappa, but I don't. I care about rareness. And if it speaks to me, if it hits triggers something like nostalgia. That's the stuff that I bought. But back as a kid, bro, look how I aligned the shiny Pokemons, bro. I was so happy, probably, bro. We have all the legendaries on one page, of course. Nice and organized. More legendaries. Legendary. Bro, as a kid. Latias used to be my favorite Pokemon back when I was a kid. Not anymore, bro. I don't like this guy anymore. Not my favorite Pokemon anymore, bro. Orange used to be my favorite color. Nah. What was wrong with me, bro? That is my childhood folder, which got me started in it. I love you, bro. But now it is time for the stuff that I nowadays was able to somehow get. Thanks to you guys. Let's be real. Let me start with the first piece. I will start with a banger, okay? It is a Yu-Gi-Oh banger. Again, there's some crazy Pokemon stuff. I'll start with the Yu-Gi-Oh banger. The very first thing that I want to show you is my first purchase that I made. Once I heard about uncut sheets, I was hooked. These things that I bought are from the factory, from sometimes employees that try to make a quick buck, that sneaked them outside of the factory. I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh uncut sheet with secret rares. With ghost rares. This one is from Ghost from the Past, which has some really nostalgic cards on it. That's why I bought it. It has Cyber Drake in Ghost Rare. It has Dark Magician Girl in Ghost Rare. These are the cards that Moist Critical is collecting. It has Blue Eyes White Dragon in Ghost Rare. I could cry. These cards trigger nostalgia. We have the discard card, which is basically, it's an empty slot because these are only the ghost rares from the set, and they always print in this big of sheets. This is huge, by the way. This is huge. This is very big. Look. Very big. Very, very big. And it has all the OG stuff. This is looking crazy, by the way. Like the lighting, absolutely insane. We have this card, which is absolute OG as well. Boys, price on this. Do I say a price for everything? I don't know if I should, bro. I don't know if I should. This one I bought from someone from Facebook, let's say. This one, I think I got he gave me a good price. 15,000 euros, I think. And it has perfect condition as well. Perfect condition. All the OG cards. Boys, these are not that cheap. Why? Because they're from the factory. There exists like 4 of those, 3 of those overall. It's not fake. It's not fake. If I told you who sold it to me, you would be, oh shit. It is. I don't know if I want to say it though, bro. I don't know if he wants to be named. All right. It may be someone who's as well. I'm not going to say too much. All right, let's see. I'll show you. Chad, what should I show you next? Let me show you my most recent purchase, which was the cheapest purchase that I made. Okay? It's watch this. But it's very nice. The uncut sheet that I just showed you is very old and very rare. This one is a little bit newer. It's another uncut sheet. It's once again Yu-Gi-Oh! Shall we unbox it, boys? I haven't really taken a look at this one yet. I just took it out of the real packaging yesterday. Boom. Yo. This is getting my heart pounding, boys. I'm not gonna lie. We have a gold edition uncut sheet. This one looks fake, I'm not gonna lie. I low-key have to look into that. I may have gotten scammed. This one, it looks a little bit off. I maybe have to buy a real gold card. I don't know. Is it real, chat? I don't know what the new gold cards look like, low-key. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon gold card, of course. It is a very new set. I've talked to some specialists. They said it was real. I paid $2,000 for this one. Yu-Gi-Oh! On the back. Boom. I do think it's real, boys. I do think it's real. And this one is fresh from the factory, boys. Fresh from the factory. So I'm very, very... Again, for me, I don't care if it's rare or something. This one is really new. This one was cheap compared to other stuff, right? But it has, for me, the nostalgic cards, which is Monster Reborn, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Solemn, whatever it's called. These cards, for me, they trigger nostalgia, bro. That's why I got this one. Yeah? All right. 2K for a piece of cardboard. Bro. For me, chat, one thing I have to say, bro. I don't understand people who buy graded cards. One graded Charizard, $5,000. 500 of them exist in PSA 8 or whatever. You can have this for $2,000, put it on your wall behind museum's glass. Very important, by the way. If you get something like this or any painting or something, I think you have to put it behind museum's glass. Why? Because else it loses color when the light hits it. If you can see a lot of old uncut sheets, which have fully faded out of color. Like they become whitish. If you leave a card in the sun, you will know that. Boys, let's continue. I will show you something Pokemon next. This one I have shown before in an Instagram story. Okay, watch this. I will put this one on the floor and I'll show you with the camera. Next piece is Pokemon for all the Pokemon enjoyers. And this one is from a set that we all know. This one is not the rarest Pokemon sheet. I have one that is rarer that I will show you in a minute. But this is one of my favorite sheets. Look at this. We have fossil holographic Pokemon sheet. This used to be a promotion that the Pokemon company did. There's a store called KB Toys in America. And you can see that here at the bottom. Produced by Wizards of the Coast. KB Toys promotion. There's around, I think it was 1,500 KB Toys in America, and they sent one sheet to every single store. So there is quite a lot of these in existence, but I think like you get an absolute immaculate sheet. This one is in perfect condition, by the way. What I told you about. These ones, because they're so old, you will find in very bad condition often. Like they have scratches on it, or they have a lot of wrinkles. Some of them are completely fucked up. Some people, they cut them up and they sell the cards separately, thinking that they will make a profit, which of course I don't condone. Like it's you destroy a masterpiece, like an art piece, but I do understand the hustle. But yeah, sometimes, and these ones a lot, they come sun faded. The seller that I found, he kept it in his attic. His grandpa used to work at a KB Toys. He kept it in an attic, rolled up. That's why it's a little bit bent right now. I still have to find a place where I can put this, like a frame, but it is in absolute incredible condition. Let me put the torch on. Look at this. Oh, Habibi. How sexy is this? No color faded, perfect holographic effect. Raichu, Kabuto, all your OG Pokemons. Sheesh. All right, boys. Are you ready for the next piece? Oh my God, I love this one. I have to be careful with these. Wait. Because again, I don't want to wrinkle it up or anything. Price-wise, let me think. Again, in bad condition, you can find them for, I think, 6K or something. 6 or 7K, no joke aside. I think I paid for mine 12. I think I paid for mine 12 because it was in good condition. Which I think, this is something that you... Oh my God, my hair. I look like a toothbrush. This is something that I want to put on my wall and want to keep forever, you know? All right. Why are you out of breath? Bro, because I have to. Okay. Chat. Should I show you the next piece? Now we only have two things left. I will show you my best Pokemon piece right now. This one I bought from a store owner in Belgium. I think one of his people, one of his like family members, he used to work at Wizards of the Coast, and then he had this sheet. He kept it at the store for a long as time in museumsglas, luckily. All right, watch this. watch this. This is cards that you all know or should know if you are not a full zoomer. Let me put my shit a little bit bigger without leaking it. It is a base set Pokemon uncut sheet. It is very heavy because it is behind glass, of course. But look at these cards. OG Mewtwo. OG Gyarados. I don't know the English word. Alter. And it is the one that you saw on Pawn Stars as well. This one used to be like somebody came in with this sheet. In very bad condition, though. Very bad condition. Or now at least it's in bad condition. Oh my fucking God, bro. Habibi. That shit gets me bricked up. Oh, Ninetales, baby. Gyarados. Mewtwo. So many rows of it. This is how your cards got produced back in the day, chat. They made these sheets and then they cut them up and then they put them into your packs. Or not. If you got unlucky, you only got non-holders like me. Hey, where? Maybe this is why I open cases, by the way, because I used to open packs like this. And it also has a clefable top left. This is the weird one. It exists, this sheet, with Raichu twice. But this one has clefable top left, which is the other secret rare, I think, of the set. And this one I spent, I think, 15,000 euros on, but it is worth, yeah, nowadays it's like 20K, maybe even more, because this one is as well in pristine condition. I don't know if it's a little bit sun faded. I low-key have to buy a Ninetales to compare if it is or not, because to me it looks like the red is a little bit lacking, like a little bit. but you see a lot of examples online that are fully sun faded, you know, where basically the purple is fully gone. So this is an absolute pristine piece. Very sexy. Very Chad. Oh, I love this shit, bro. Like this, I'm hanging into my place, and I walk by and I'm happy, bro. Like this makes me, bro. And I'm very thankful that you guys allow me to buy this stuff, because of course this is a fuck ton of money, like unheard of money that I should be spending on a house. When my mom heard that I was buying the thing that I'm about to show you, she was low-key a little bit. Are you crazy? But this very next thing is the one that's closest to my heart. By far. I have not unboxed it yet. Wait, I have to say the story first. This next and last piece is Yu-Gi-Oh! First of all, because that is, again, the most childhood for me. I have spent, when I checked earlier today, I was going through my bank and I was checking how much I actually spent on. I didn't want to give a wrong number today. I'm pretty sure it said minus, and we're not talking dollars, it's more dollars, 30, I think it was 31 or 30. Let me show this. I took a picture of it. This is the fucking invoice that I've received. Oh, hell no. Also, you can see that it is saying plus $1,000 in late fees. After I bought this, I was thinking to myself, am I absolutely out of my mind? I kept pushing it aside in my head. Olaf kept telling me, yo, brother, you bought this thing. You have to pay for it now. I felt, this amount of money I would never, ever spend on anything, but I did. And it was in a moment, this was immediately after the Blast Austen Major. And Olaf sent me a picture of this, chat. This right here. Going over Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection today, for my life, never forget San Francisco 2025. This is where my biggest purchases happened, which now you maybe realize this was maybe not the smartest one. Like maybe it was a little bit impulsive. We went to San Francisco, my friends and I. We rented an Airbnb and we went on vacation. It was the best vacation ever. And on day 3 or something, there was an auction for something that I have been looking at for a long ass time. It started at like 3K. The prediction was 10K. We were sitting right where Olaf put the red square, right in front of the Starbucks. I was on Starbucks Wi-Fi, and I was sitting on my phone, and I put 1 bit down. And then all of a sudden it said, you got outbid. It also played a little sound once you got outbid. It was like, bing. And then my friends were like, yo, go again. You will never see this piece again. And I was like, you're right. And I go again. Boom. And then the guy, another bit. Boom. Ding. You're outbid. I go again. My friends say, yo, bro, one more. I go 1 more. Bing. Some Chinese guy, we're assuming. Maybe Chinese guy, maybe a collector from Japan. Because again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Japan. And then they were like, brother, you will never. Look at this piece. I scrolled up. I looked at the picture. I go another one. Bing. Instantly outbid again. And we kept going up until the amount that I just showed you. Boys and girls, careful when you participate in any auctions. That's all I'm going to say. The item was supposed to go for 10K, they assumed. And it was me against one guy who was bidding it up to 30K. My friend, you mother sucker, bro. You mother sucker. I could have gotten it for like 12, I think. But then again, it is something that I will never, ever sell. And once you see this, maybe you do understand. I mean, probably not. It's with basically talking a car. A great car. All right. Should I show you, boys? This is something that I have not unboxed today. That I have not unboxed yet, actually. Because again, I was feeling really, really weird afterwards. I was feeling like, should I have really done that? And I always had some like second thoughts when I saw the item. I never unboxed it. This is the item. It arrived like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I have not unboxed it yet. Boys, let's unbox it together. I am very scared. This is straight from the auction house. So I don't know how well they sealed it. Let's see. I also have to be careful to not leak any addresses here. That would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. Chat, give me a second, okay? You don't have to see how I exactly cut it, right? Edge it? I can't really edge it, bro. It is pretty small, bro. It's bigger than a card, though. It's bigger than a card. It says, important items located between each sheet. Items enclosed. Do you have any idea what this could be? I don't have a lot of idols in my life. I don't really like the idea of it, or used to at least. I never liked the idea of it. It's like, I don't know, like you're trying to be someone else, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Type 1 if you know what I mean, bro. But there is one person, bro. Again, because of course it is for me nostalgia and everything as well. But the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! It stands on every card bottom left. Katsuki Takahashi, bro. This guy right here, bro, is an absolute legend. Rest in peace, by the way. Rest in peace. Why? He died a few years ago in Japan when he was on a beach trying to save a father and a kid from drowning. They were in a riptide in the water. He went in trying to help, and then the number one reason why people die while swimming, they try to help people and they die themselves. Rest in peace. May you rest in peace forever. And I don't have a lot of people where I say, okay, this person I do look up to, this person I do look up to. Katsuki Takahashi, bro. And this is something that I will keep for the rest of my life. I don't care what anyone offers me. Here we go. And it is very connected. It is very connected to that person. So I will be opening it on the side without hurting anything. Another safety layer. Items enclosed. That's crazy. I've never seen something so sealed up. Is it Tyler the Great Warrior? I know about that card, but no, it is not. Oh god. Yo, I'm scared, bro. Oh my god, I'm scared that it's like ripping into it or something. But for sure they have it like somehow better sealed even, right? Oh my god. Like butter. I am scared to look inside. Let me take a peek, boys. Just if it says my address or something, okay? Bro, we know your address already. Oh, hell no. Okay, now it is open on the right side. It is open. Let me check inside. Let me check inside. This is where I bought it. I guess it says it on it. It says high value. It is an auction that popped up. It was an item that I was looking for a very long time. I was looking for something from Katsuki Takahashi. Something signed. And I got basically done wrong by a guy on eBay. A guy on eBay had one listed, something signed by Katsuki Takahashi. One of these things that he used to do at conventions. I was trying to buy it. It was like listed for 5,000. I messaged the guy, hey, let me buy it, please. And then he said, sorry, I have another guy that's offering me 7,000. And then I said, okay, let me buy it for 8,000. And then he said, the other guy now is saying 9,000. The guy was being an absolute fucking dick about an item that holds like such value in the scene. Like it's from a person that died in a way, like, and you're trying to squeeze out, bro. And that pissed me off so much. I said, fuck you. Sell it to the other guy who was, by the way, trying to sell it to another guy. He was just trying to make a quick buck, apparently, because I found it out. Chad, how I found it out? I was linking an item on eBay to a guy that has a lot of these. And he said, okay, let me check if it's real. He checked if it's real. All of a sudden, I wake up and the item is gone. The guy who I asked for help bought it himself and sold it. Oh, hell no. And he doesn't know. It was because I have a guy that has contact on eBay and he was trying to... Bro, completely cooked. Fuck you, bro. But then, another friend who was actually a friend, he said as well, brother, I've been in the scene for too long. This usually means that the right opportunity will come. Just be patient. And brother, I was patient. Chat, this is not just one of these copy-pasted drawings that were given out on a Comic-Con. This is from an employee at Yu-Gi-Oh! Who knew Katsuki Takahashi. And this is literally drawn by him. It is not a print. It is hand-drawn from Katsuki Takahashi, Kaiba, which again, I will never, ever, ever sell this, bro. Jesus. From the man himself, bro. I have goosebumps right now, bro. This I will keep for the rest of my life. I will put it on my wall and just think about what he was trying to do in the world and maybe try to get an inch of that motivation to become a better human every day, bro. This is why I bought it. This is why. This will stay in the Zimmermann's possession forever, bro. Forever. I will pass it on to my kid. who hopefully will also get into Yu-Gi-Oh, bro, or maybe card games. Boom. Jeez Louise. And you can look it up online. This right here. This is when I bought it, bro. Like, oh, man. Chat, that is my collection of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I stopped buying stuff. This is where I call it. I already have enough things to hang on the wall. Not gonna lie, I have to find someone who can frame all of these in museum's glass. But yeah, chat. I wanted to go over a collection. People always show their cars on YouTube and stuff. I don't spend my money on stuff that some people would say makes sense. I spend it on stuff that low-key doesn't make sense. Like CSGO skins, which I grew up with, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, which I grew up with. I don't know. I hope you don't think now that I'm even stupider with my money and like that I'm an absolute acoustic. It's this like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's my childhood, bro. It is my childhood, and something from Katsuki Takahashi, bro. That's like this is something that means the world to me. The world, bro. Like there's videos of him where he draws something live, and it is absolutely astonishing. Boys, let's all try to be a little bit more like this guy, bro. Like the man himself, bro. Like what? Sacrificing his life for helping a young girl and a dad, bro. Thank you for letting me do this, for letting me get to enjoy these things in life, which is absolutely, of course, makes no sense. I should be probably investing it maybe smarter, but I don't know. Life is short as well. Yeah. Boys, I will see you. Kuss, 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 kuss.